Hello, mega exercises. This is the muscle lady here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
Hashtag exercise your muscle.
So we've been talking about sharpening our pencils. Just a refresher, if you're new and you don't know exactly what we're talking about, we are all different coloring pencils brought here on earth to make the world a more beautiful color. So we are all born with a gift, a talent muscle, which we are supposed to exercise or sharpen so that it will be better, and the mark that we're created to come make here on earth will be seen, right? So for the past few videos, we've been talking about how to sharpen this skill that you have, this talent muscle, basically how to exercise this talent muscle. Also, how to make this muscle visible. So we've been talking about that. If you've missed any video in the series, please do go back and just check it out. Or if you want to refresh your memory on how do we sharpen this skill and make it visible. Today we'll be talking about be beautiful. The word beautiful means possessing qualities that can give great pleasure. We were all born with a talent muscle, a gift, something that we're supposed to use to add value to the world that we live in, also to answer questions that are in our immediate world. You're given a talent not just for yourself, but to add value to the world that you exist in, right? We are all an ecosystem. God created something in me that you need. God created something in you that somebody else needs, and in them that something I need, so we are all created as an ecosystem. Let's think about it. Trees have oxygen that we need. We have carbon dioxide that they need. There's insects that move, so when they move around from flowers to flowers, they move around the pollen, which is what the flowers need, to blossom, and which is what we need also for fruits, so God created the world in an ecosystem. When you hold back the talent that you're given and you do not give it to the world for the world to benefit from it, the world suffers. Examples: if bees decided, I am too scared, human beings kill me, I am not going to fly around, I'm not going to pollinate, I'm not going to give honey, who would suffer? So when you keep the gift that you are given and you do not exercise it, remember, we can only benefit from your muscle when it's exercised. So when you keep it to yourself and you don't exercise it, you make the people, the ecosystem, suffer. So you are the weakest link if you don't exercise your muscle. Everybody was born with a gift, a talent muscle that you need to exercise and sharpen so that when you make your mark in the world, it can be visible and it can make this world a better place, right? So the gift that you're given, it's beautiful. God created something in you. You possess something that can give great pleasure. Let's think about it. Let's look at this cushion, right? The person who made this has a talent of sewing, of designing. If they didn't exercise their muscle, and we see this at a shop, you wouldn't buy it. The idea would have just died in them, and you would not benefit from their gift, So if we think of our gift, let's not think that nobody needs it, because that's just a selfish mentality, and you were created to be beautiful. What makes you beautiful might not necessarily be how you look on the outside. It's what is inside of you. And have you ever heard people say happiness comes from inside, beauty comes from inside? When you exercise your muscle, it doesn't matter whether this eye is here or your patch or you don't have teeth. As long as when you exercise in your muscle, you are attractive, right? So God created us all to be beautiful. He gave us something. We possess something that has to give great pleasure. When we keep it inside, we are being the weakest link. Every human being is born with a talent muscle, a raw gift that needs to be explored, needs to be sharpened. You need to be better at this gift that you're given. So don't take it for granted that I know I'm a good singer. You need to learn how to keep a note. You need to know how to have stage presence. You need to know how to not be out of breath. So that's what I mean by sharpening your skill. Might be the best chef in your house. You need to know which spices go which food, which drinks. So you need to sharpen this pencil. We are all born with something that makes us beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not beautiful. You possess something that is supposed to give great pleasure. Once you discover what your something is and you start exercising it and you start working it, you become beautiful and you make the world that you live in beautiful. You are born with a gift. I can't stress this more than enough, because once you believe this, then it is easy for you to stop sharpening your pencil. We all have value to add. I don't know if you've walked into a presence of somebody and I don't know, the room just lights up when that person is there. That's their gift. We take our gifts for granted because it's just who you are. It's what you've always done. People tell you you've got a beautiful smile, even though you've got a gap, but it's what you possess. It's the gift that God has given you to make the world a more beautiful place. Until you start believing in that gift that you're given, you can't be beautiful and you can't add beauty to the world. You were created to be beautiful. Be you to the full. Be what you were created to be. And many of us have more than one talent muscle. But for the first time, you can just discover what is that one talent muscle that you have. Then once you start exercising that, most of the time the others unlock. They're all interrelated. You're a good dancer, you're a good singer, so they come into fruition, they come together. And so start first by finding out what is that one talent that is easy. Start asking your family, your friends, people who know you, what is that one thing that I do that, you guys, I do it so naturally. If you don't know what your talent muscle is, because that thing is what you were created with to make you beautiful. You were created to be beautiful. You possess qualities that are supposed to give great pleasure to you and to the people around you. Don't take your gift for granted. We all have value to give. Everybody was born with a talent muscle. Once you discover it, you need to exercise it. You need to sharpen that pencil so that the mark you were created to make will be seen, and you'll make that visible. You'll make your talent muscle visible so that we may benefit from it. So, discover your talent muscle and be beautiful. You were created to be beautiful. You possess qualities that are supposed to add great pleasure. You were created with a gift, a talent muscle, that when you exercise it, you will add and give great pleasure to the world that you were created in. You are beautiful. You possess the qualities. All you need to do is to discover this talent muscle and exercise it. Sharpen this pencil so that you may make the mark you were created to. This is the Muscle Lady, here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
#exercise your muscle.
Thank you for watching this video. I truly value you. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you will be notified whenever a new video comes out. Please comment and let us know how you are sharpening your pencil. Click here for the previous videos on the series Sharpening Your Pencil, and remember to exercise your muscle.